So we need to find the basis of this matrices, which this is the basis form of the matrices. So in order to do that, we need to row reduce. So if you think of these as equations, you can evaluate them like a system. So for this down here, I evaluated the top two. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. Negative 3 plus 3 will be 2. 1 minus 1, 0. Negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. And the rest of it is the same. Then, to make the next term 0, I multiplied the top equation by negative 2. And this is how I got this. Then, to get this to be 0, I multiplied the top equation by negative 9 in order to get this bottom. And then, now the next step, so now that we have this entire column to look like this basis form, now we need to get this to be 1, because we're dealing with the bottom half of the diagonal first to look like the basis form, and then we'll deal with the top half. So let's deal with this to make this 1. So in order to do that, you divide this equation by 2, so then you get this right here. So now we need to make this 4 into a 0. So I multiplied the top by 4 in order to get the bottom here. Now that everything is good for both of these columns on the bottom of the diagonal, then now we need to make this into a 1. So I did that. Well, first I guess I did the 0 for the negative 8. So I multiplied this by 8 and then made this. Oh, okay, there's a mosquito. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I just killed a mosquito. It's okay. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, so then I multiplied this by 8, and then I got 0 for the bottom, right there. Then to make this into a 1, I divided this by negative 4. So now I have this as a 1, and then this became negative 7 over 4. So now I need to make this into a 1. So in order to do that, I just multiplied the entire equation, or divided it by negative 1. So now this is a regular 1. Now we need to deal with the top half of the diagonal. So in order to make this into a 0, you can just evaluate these two equations. So I didn't need to multiply or change anything. Now we need to make this into a 0. So I multiplied this line by negative 1. And I got the 0 there. Then in order to make this a 0, I multiplied this equation by negative 5/4. And got this line. And then in order to make this 0, I evaluated these two equations. And got that. In order to make this 0, I multiplied this by 7/4 and got this. So here now we have the basis for the original equation. So we got the basis form and row reduced in order to get that. Sorry about this.